Viewers, those who are watching the program, is another episode of this wonderful day. Mountains don't meet, but people meet. Today, I'm so impressed and happy to meet one of the best person who gave impact in my life before I went to United Kingdom. And this is none, but this is Thomas Kasora. Welcome, Thomas Gasora.
Good evening, everyone. Good to see you. Good to see you, Archbishop. It has been a while, but God is great that we have to say it is through its grace that we have been able to meet again or reconnect after so many years. It's great to see you today. I
It's
think it's
many,
over
many,
30 years.
many years. It's many, many years. You remember, it could be which year we met, Kasora?
We met in early 1980s, and we
1980s.
start together for so many years before you left for the United Kingdom.
Yes.
Now,
So I think it was 1981.
Yes, that's exactly
Because
1981.
I think there was a coup against the then government, which was led by the late President Daniel Arap Moi.
Yeah, it was around that time. The women, I think a year before, that was in 1981,
Yes.
then the coup happened in 1982.
In 1992. Well done. I'm here
1982.
with you.
So briefly, let me get to you and ask you, after we met and interacted for those years, I think briefly, people would want to understand who is Gilbert Dare.
People would like to understand who is Gilbert Dare. Gilbert Dare is a Kenyan born in the village known as Sakwabondo Nyaguda, remote village, 1952. That making me now to be over 72 now. And Gilbert Dare is a struggler because at the end of the day, we were the villager. You know what is called the village? The villagers.
Yes,
we were
yes.
Villagers. And I was born in a village that the mother don't have shoes, the father don't have shoes, and people are sleeping in the reeds. I don't know how to call it, jambi in Swahili. And some are sleeping on the animal skin. And there's no beds, there's no mattress, there is no all these good things we have. We were having water which is just red, make the soil, and we never got into that. So when the Kenya get independent, 1963, I was mature.
Bishop, maybe there's something I forgot to say. I wanted to introduce myself to people so that people can get to understand who is this Thomas Gesora. Thomas Gesora is a trained journalist, a journalist of long standing. I've been in this field for the last almost 40 years. And as I said, we met when I was working for the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation. That
Just to
then
make
it was
sure
called.
the audience, even the UK, understand you properly, because we have the accent of difference. You have been evangelist over 40 years. The reason why we came to be acquainted each other, you are news editor on the national television known as Kenya Broadcasting Network.
Yes,
And
but
by
then
that time, go on. Explain who you are.
What I was saying, I joined the then Voice of Kenya, called VOK in short, before it transitioned to KBC, that's the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation, in 1991. Then I worked for
the white people colonized the country. They were calling it Voice of Kenya.
Yes.
Not Kenya Broadcasting Network. It was Voice of Kenya.
It was Voice of Kenya, in short, VOK.
VOK. So you work with the VOK means you work early, long before they change it to Kenya Broadcasting Network.
Yes, initially it was a government of Kenya run station before it transitioned into a parastatal, a government parastatal in 1991. That's when we were absorbed and moved from the Voice of Kenya to the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation around November 1991.
Wow. So you have been a journalist all the days of your life?
Yes, I've been a journalist for years, spanning to around 37 years, almost approaching 40 years. So I'm a journalist of long standing.
Can I ask you a question? Sorry to ask this question. Who made Gilbert there to be what he is now?
Like I said, I met Gilbert there in the early 80s. We became very good friends. And after we became very good friends. And I met him when he was just a layman. He was, I think he was a layman. He was just like an ordinary Kenyan, and he was doing some little business just for hand to mouth. That's we are selling Peremendes before you ventured into some other business.
People are watching these things in the UK, in South Africa, in America. Can you help me to talk with the pulling your mouth? Otherwise, they are not going to hear you. This is not the way I would have talked, because I just want you to repeat what you said, that we met with you 1981. I was an ordinary person, not having anything, living in the ghetto in Kibera. And then you took me over with the radio and televisions, and I was having too many programs on the national television, and you made me to be the first human being on earth to broadcast the religious program in Kenya Broadcasting Network. Is that also?
Yeah, that's very precise, because when I met you, like I said earlier, you were almost an ordinary Kenyan who was living in the ghetto. We call it in slums in Kenya.
In Kibera.
In Kibera. Then you are doing just a small business. Then I picked you.
Tell the people the business you remember I was doing first, which you can remember in your mind.
I can remember you are selling sweets. In Kenya, we call it the Peremende. Around Jivanji Gardens.
Yeah, just. I was making sweets. We call it Peremende in Swahili. And I had a van which was taking the sweet. I was cooking sweets and packing them to a package. And then this sweet, I have a combi Volkswagen to take them in the whole shop in the whole country in Kenya, and also shoes.
Yes, I remember after meeting you when you were selling sweets at Jivanji Gardens, then you moved your business to Kariobangi Light Industries near Dandora, where you are making shoes. You are making very good shoes, competing with the big companies like Bata Shoes and Tiger. That's where, in fact, you are making, I was one of the beneficiaries of your good shoes, because I used to visit you in your shop, in your factory at Kariobangi Light Industries near Dandora.
Kasora, you are reminding the people I started making shoes in a small office at Jivanji Garden, known that building, Remtula House.
Yes, I know Remtula
And
House.
started making shoes there. Then I moved and rented a 3-story big building where I started now making shoes there. And also, I'm the first person to have the courier services. You remember EMS?
Yes, I remember very well. Your offices or your offices or rather factory was near Uruma roundabout. These are very common roundabout which connects Outering, Dandora, and towards Thika Road and Uruma Estate. That's where your offices were based. And like I said, you are making very high quality shoes, which were competing with the big companies like Bata those days.
What about my college of Pittman? Typist.
Pittman, yeah, it was doing. Yes, you are doing. That's where you are a man always wearing many hats. Like you are in the ministry, you are in the business. A man wearing many hats. You are in business. You are doing evangelical works. You are. Remember, you were when we were met when you were at the Kariobangi North. You were with United Evangelical Churches of Kenya. That's what I can remember very well with you. You are doing
United
ministry
Evangelical
and
Churches
business.
of Kenya. I was the founder of it.
Yes.
And you exposed
Yes.
me, you
Yeah.
exposed my shoe company, my sweet company, and also the Pittman College, which I had. You are putting me on the news, not sometime every single blessed day.
Yes, like I said, I was promoting you in the news, especially in the morning. That's we used to call it dawn shift, which used to come between 6 and 7 in the morning. That was prime time news during KBC. So most of people knew you because that was prime news, and everybody used to listen to the news before they could go to work. That's where we exposed United Evangelical Churches of Kenya and your shoemaking company, and you became so popular, and the business was doing so well, and the United Evangelical Churches of Kenya was doing so well, and I am the one who did a lot of publicity through radio and television and the Voice of Kenya. That's Kenya Broadcasting Corporation.
And today we meet. We met.
Then we met today after close to, it is over 30 years. I think to be precise, it's like 33 years from the last time we met. So after some time, you relocated to the United Kingdom to venture into your, the ministries and the other things. So, but I was very grateful and very glad to meet you today after 33 years.
Today, it's like the pregnant woman gave birth for two people who have been there for over 33 years and leave each other just me today.
Yes, I'm so excited because like after coming back, but even when you are in the UK, I used to follow your programs, I used to follow your activities. And then when you came back to Kenya, I think it's 2 to 3 years ago. So today, as it were, I was privileged to reconnect again and rekindle the memories we used to have spanning back to 33 years. It's by the grace of God that we met today after a very, very long time. I was very, very happy to see you again.
I left the UK in 1995, and this is where I am now. I'm now meeting the person who was a broadcaster. And Kasora, I want to thank God for you because at the end, I made to buy a program on a national TV. I was the first preacher on earth to start airing Christian program, and I will go for crusade. and he will follow me with the camera there in my body, and I will release my hand. People are falling down, and he will say,
Yes,
"Who is
yes.
this? What is this?" And I got controversial with many pastors in Kenya.
Yes, I think when you were with the United Evangelical Churches of Kenya, I remember you teaming up with a Redeemed Church that was Dr. Arthur Kitonga. You later joined Morris Serur and the rest. That's how you grew your ministry, and you still remain a very, very committed man of God.
Yeah, United Evangelical Churches of Kenya became the biggest umbrella for the churches here in Kenya, and also gave full support to for the then president, Moi. I was so much exposed to him. So he used to come to my meetings, remember, and you cover them.
Yes, I used to cover a lot of your meetings in Nairobi, mostly in the city stadiums and other venues. That was so great that you put in a whole intervention to people, and you made so many people to remember that there's a God of the people for the people. And I still believe that is happening, and God is continue working in you.
Kasora is very interesting because our time is going off. What are you expecting to do? Because I think you have an idea which you're going to do at this end. When I call you veteran or legend of evangelist, or not evangelist, or broadcast
Journalism.
journalism. Yes, you are a veteran or what? I can
Yes,
call
I'm
you
a
what?
veteran.
Yeah?
You can call me a veteran, you can call me a legend, but we have so many things to a legend, a veteran, all they go in one thing. They're just in one basket.
Because all the broadcasters today we have them, they are so junior. They most of your age mate at that time who are journalists have gone, but some are still there. But some are old. How is
Yes,
Leonard
most
Mama
of
Butela?
Leonard Mama Taylor is aging aggressively. We did a party for him about a month ago. He turned 84 years and is doing so well. So, like you said, me as a legend, I've ventured into doing consultants in media trainings. Like now, we live in Kenya. Kenya is a democratic country, and so many things are happening. So, my field or my industry is media. I do media consultants, and like since we have reconnected with you again, it's high time that we come together, we do things, we talk about current topics happening in Kenya, like politically, socially, economically, so many things to talk about. And also, without forgetting that we have also talk matters in religion, because Kenya, 80% of Kenyans are Christians. 20% are Muslims. So as Christians, we also have to play a great role in bringing people together so that they can live a better life in a democratic space, in a democratic country.
At the time as it's over, what don't tell the people, the viewers, those people who are under your social media? I heard you have plenty of the people.
I'm appealing to people who are watching us that since it was the first day I was meeting with Archbishop, after so many years, to be precise, 33 years, there are so many things we are preparing for them. They should expect that very soon, just soon or soonest, we shall be interacting with them on the various topics, tackling economic, social, religious, and political. So we have a lot for them in the basket. So they should stay tuned that we shall come back and interact with them and at least discuss something current. And in every day-to-day life, we have current affairs, things which happen in a daily basis. So they should expect much from us, and me and the Archbishop Gilbert there.
Yeah, viewers, we passed me today with Gasora, and he's a professional veteran or a legend broadcaster or journalism or journalist. So we will be meeting again tomorrow, the same time, in here in this our platform. And we want to explore more. I believe you understand that I'm the founder of United Evangelical Churches of Kenya, 1982, and I met this gentleman 1981, and he exposed me to the National Broadcasting Network because he was a boss there, a news editor, but something let him love me, because at that particular time I was nobody, very nobody. Even if you see the car I was driving, was just chaka 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 chaka. So all the business which I did manage to have in the country of Kenya on that period, the Sora Thomas with the whole entire workers of the national television gave me a lot of enhancement. I was in every program of that television, either current affairs, interview, after news, before news. In the morning, I will open the station with prayer, and then we get together program permanently, which I was paying dearly, according to UK money. It was £500 at that by then. But crusades, you tell me any business I have, this man was behind me, and he was behind me. I was on that station, at least on the radio, in this radio department, or on news, or with a program. So that made me become so popular. And when the former head of state saw my program on the television, Healing the Sick, himself, he sent the then Mayor Congo to come and fetch for me. I did not look for him. He came to look for me. And ladies and gentlemen, while I was there, God healed the president. What was the throat Kachora that he was all the time? That one left. Tell the people that. Then we close.
Oh, we're closing that you did a lot for the country. Even the retired president, Daniel Ramoy, who's late now, recognized Gilbert there as one of the most important people in Kenya. So we shall keep telling you more about Gilbert there and Thomas Gasora as we venture forward or going forward from tomorrow, same time.
Yeah, so we will meet tomorrow. God bless you, the viewers, those watching the program, and God bless you so much. Thank you, Gasora, for meeting together. At the same time, 8 p.m. tomorrow, we shall talk more, and we shall bring other people also talk more about those who are there when I was then KBC, and those who are successfully and still living until today. Bless you. Bye for now, the viewers and Gasora.